Princeton Tiger girls basketball is on the air on Tiger Central Live this afternoon. It's senior day or senior night, as you may wish to say, as the Princeton Tigers take on the Hall Red Devils. I'm Norm Vandermoon. I'm joined this afternoon by Charlie Waka, who is filling in for Kenzie Coleman, and it's a pleasure to have Charlie on board. And Charlie, these two teams just a short while ago on Thursday night played. That is Hall and Princeton, if you can give us the details on that one.
Okay, on Thursday night, the Tigers defeated the Hall Red Devils by a score of 34-29. Leading scorer for the Tigers was Gracie May with 9 points and Mackenzie Heck with 8 points. The leading scorer for the Red Devils was Jackie Chenault with 12 points. Incidentally, that was the first game for Hall in 15 days, a long layoff for them. In the sophomore game, Princeton defeated Hall 32-23. Top scorers for the Princeton was Isa Ibarra with 12 points and Mariah Hobson with 12 points.
So certainly a fine night for the Tigers, and no doubt that 15-day layoff had to hurt the Red Devils. Charlie, it is senior night, as we mentioned. If you could acknowledge the seniors.
Okay, seniors for the Princeton Tiger girls basketball. Savannah Berkery, a 5'6" senior guard. And also Emma Wittig, a 5'5" senior guard. Also a senior, Abby Jensen, a 5'5" senior guard. And also Bryn Hieronymus, a 5'7" senior forward, and Gracie May, whose parents are sitting up right beside us here, and a 5'9" senior for the Tigers. Taylor Querim is a 6'1" senior for the Tigers, and Erica Sorensen is a 5'9" senior for the Tigers. All of them seniors playing their, I would assume this is their last home ball game.
I think they do actually have some more, though. One of their upcoming games against St. Bede appears to be maybe not going to happen as far as the girls because of the.
Yeah, I heard something about they had a outbreak of the virus over there. That's too bad.
Yeah, Charlie, if you could dig up the card on the Princeton boys game with Hall last night.
Okay, we've got some stats here. Thanks to Norm on the boys basketball last night. The Princeton Tigers defeated the Hall Red Devils in a runaway ball game 74-53. For the Tigers, Tegan Davis had 19 points, Caden Monroe had 15, Jamie Reinhardt a dozen, and Grady Thompson had 10 points. For Hall, Peyton Palm had 11, and Mac Mercedes had 10 points. Hall drops their records to 1-5 on the season. The Tigers improved their record to 4-1 on the season. Next ball game Tuesday night against the Sterling Newman Comets, and it'll be on 7 o'clock on Tiger Central Live. And Fence I just had was on Facebook. The coach, the football coach up at Sterling Newman, Mike Papisha, I think it pronounced it, is in the hospital, has had a heart attack, I believe.
Legendary coach. We certainly...
a lot of state championships under his belt.
Oh, my goodness, yes. Yeah, we wish him well. Go ahead, Charlie.
And some other ball games for the boys. Fieldcrest defeated Lexington 88-50. Newman defeated St. Bede's 72-68. Roanoke Benson defeated Putnam County 42-27. Erie Prophetstown defeated Bureau Valley 60-40. Leading scorer for Bureau Valley was Carter Salisbury with 19 points. And also in Streeter, Woodland defeated Henry 34-49.
Oh, and Bureau Valley girls, I think they scored a victory. Do we have that?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, girls. Bureau Valley defeated Erie Prophetstown 24-23. Leading scorer for the Bureau Valley was Kira Stroller with 10 points.
Yeah, she's a great player. Coach Filippini last night, the boys coach at Hall, some very gracious comments. Said it's really too bad there's not a postseason this year for Princeton. He thinks they could make a nice run. And another score you noted there, Roanoke Benson winning. Roanoke Benson has a really good team and could likely make a deep run, as well as probably the most Fieldcrest, who last year made it to the Super Sectional at DeKalb and has 4 starters back. We're going to turn it over to Eric Tinley and also our pep band for the Star Spangled Banner and the starting lineups.
Oh, they introduced the seniors.
So we are about ready to get things underway this afternoon. As Charlie noted while it was going on, they introduced not only the Tiger starters, but the seniors as well.
There's something hard to get used to. You've seen it quite a few times, but they start the ball game out tossing the ball in from the visitors.
Yeah, And that might be a rule that'll stick
Yeah.
after the COVID call.
Well, sometimes if some officials are very good at tossing the ball up there at half court, and sometimes they're not, they're questionable.
And a layup right off the bat.
Kylie Craig got that layup for bucket.
Look for the Red Devils to be sharper than they were Thursday night. That 15-day layoff had to hurt.
Looks like they're in a 2-3 zone.
And a lob pass inside to Mackenzie Heck. And here comes Jackie Chenault on the run. She is definitely the most dangerous of the Hall Red Devils as far as putting up big numbers. And now a hook shot is put up and missed. Jump ball call going to be made here between Jackie Chenault and also for Princeton, Bryn Hieronymus. It'll be out of bounds to the Tigers. 2-0 Hall just underway here from Prouty this afternoon. 7:10 to go. First quarter.
Looks like Hall's in a 2-3 zone down there at
Yeah,
that end.
they have well, the previous 5 years have won 20 games every year playing that. So Coach Conagum, I'm sure, not surprised.
Why change a good thing that's happening?
Yes.
Incidentally, if you're wondering where we are sitting here in the bleachers, we are in just above where the students usually sit here at Princeton High School.
Yeah, not in our usual spot. You're exactly right, Charlie. Coaches for these respective teams, Tiffany Gonaghan for the Tigers, TJ Orlandi for the Hall Red Devils. Now here's a 17-footer on the way, no good for the Red Devils. Hard to pick up those black numbers on gray uniforms.
They should outlaw that. We see that in football also. They're awful hard to see. I always think of Rock Falls football up there with the green uniforms and black numbers.
Yeah, lob into Taylor Quorum, and Taylor is fouled. Of course, Taylor, one of the seniors that Charlie noted in the pregame. Tigers looking to get on the scoreboard for the first time this afternoon. Taylor Quorum dishes out, and Savannah Berkey misses from three-point range, and here comes Jackie Chenault on the run. 10-footer put up and missed by McKenna Christensen.
Rebound to come off to Berkey on that rebound.
Yeah, she, of course, had played at Bureau Valley and has been a great addition for the Tigers. And now Taylor Quorum on the inside misses. And a foul coming up, and I believe it's going to go against the Tigers over the back.
One thing I noticed, we don't pick up the whistles like we did up top for the boys.
No, and there are actually, I don't believe any of these referees are, Charlie. Some of them are actually using like a Jeopardy type buzzer. But yeah, I think it's just even the mask muffles the sound quite a bit.
It does for our human voice all the time. So
McKenna Christensen with it. Now there's Jackie Chenault, wide open for three. You can ring it up. And I can assure you that is not a once-in-a-while occurrence. Jackie, probably coming into the season, the most touted player, and rightfully so, as far as here in Bureau County. Now Taylor Quorum launches a three. This one is too long. And there to grab the board for the Red Devils is Gia Posey. Christensen to Jackie Chenault. Now a three-pointer on the way. This one off the mark for Zoe Morris.
Gracie May got that board off the bank board.
Now Taylor Quorum gets to the foul line, drives down the lane, puts it up and scores. Taylor Quorum.
Her first bucket, the first bucket for the Tigers tonight. Or I guess you want to say this afternoon.
Yeah. Nice drive there by Taylor, Charlie.
The lane just kind of opened up for her. She come down that right side of the lane.
Yeah, just keep going until somebody stops you.
That's right.
Nobody ever did. Now an errant pass is knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Red Devil basketball. About Hall and that 2-4 Brian Holman. Of course, Coach Holman had tremendous success, but certainly a smart move by Coach Orlandi to keep it going. Yeah, you may have not been able to hear me, but
No, couldn't.
Coach Orlandi taking over for Coach Holman kept the same program going. You know, same defense. And in fact, him winning 20 games last.
Well, that's one thing I agree. You see some coaches do that, keep everything the same when they come into the program, and some coaches want to change everything wholesale, and sometimes I think that's not the best idea to do. But I know what coaches look at. They know a system.
And this year, of course, Zoe Morris played a lot last year for Hall, but Jackie Chenault, you know, the big minutes player last year. Otherwise, a lot of these girls just kind of breaking into the varsity ranks. As the ball goes out of bounds, it'll remain Hall basketball. Senior parents able to attend today. Of course, for the most part, we haven't had fans this year. I'm sure they're thinking, where did those 4 years go, huh,
Yeah,
Charlie?
that is right. There's not many, and truthfully, there's not many. Just looking down the bleachers up here, up top, there's not many here.
Mackenzie
anyway.
Heck drives to the basket. Beautiful block by Christensen of Hall. Christensen drives to the baseline, double teamed, wisely backs it out. Trying to pick up this Princeton defense. Looks like man-to-man, wouldn't you say, Charlie?
Sometimes it looks like man-to-man. Otherwise, it looks like somebody
Savannah
like a 2-3.
Berkey switch people. So skip pass, Jackie Chenault inside. And a foul is going to go against, I believe that's Erica Sorensen.
Yes, that is. She was reaching underneath the bucket.
Erica, we did a game the other night. Terrible sprained ankle, but to be young again. She's made a great recovery.
Yeah, let's see. Who was that? Maybe Davis just came into the ball game for the Tigers.
Hall to inbound. And it's Jackie Chenault with it. Now Christensen on the wing. Skip pass to Zoe Morris.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds to Princeton.
Goes off of Olivia Garton's hands and goes out of bounds.
You know, Charlie, you can imagine the way things have went. These girls didn't get much training camp at all, and then it was pretty much start the game. So it's no wonder they're not right on top of their game right off the bat. Now Taylor Quorum, another drive to the basket. Gets slapped up in the judgment of the official by Jackie Chenault. It'll be out of bounds.
Sure glad the kids are getting to play this year.
Oh,
but they got so many memories that they'll be able to tell their grandchildren, when they're my age, about how the season was and how it was here with this virus going around. And
excuse me, that foul was not given to Jackie Chenault. McKenna Christensen picking it up as the ball goes out of bounds. Be Princeton ball. 3:15 to go, first period. Hall up 5-2. Savannah Berkey to inbound. She's got to beat that 5 count, and she does. Gets it to Maggie Davis. Now Taylor Quorum. Quorum to the foul line. Back to Davis. On the wing to Savannah Berkey. Taylor Quorum, 15-footer on the way. No good. Rebound taken down by the Red Devils.
Well, the Red Devils are quickly getting that ball up the court. Oh, she stepped on the sideline, it looked like, over there.
That's exactly right. Yeah, pass was just a little bit too far out in front. That'll be Princeton ball out of bounds. And again, I do apologize. I would love to acknowledge these Hall girls more, but it is hard to pick up that black on gray number, particularly at the other end of the floor. Now Taylor Quorum down the lane, off the glass, shot no good. Rebound is lost out of bounds, but it'll go to Princeton.
Once in a while, the girls will do something. We can get just the right angle on that bright, shiny number, and you can see it. But most of the time, you just can't.
Now Mackenzie Heck gets within 12 feet of the basket. Back to Savannah Berkey. Skip pass to Maggie Davis. Now Berkey drives the baseline. 10-footer, bounces, no good. And once again, the Tigers are going to get another shot. Maggie Davis, three-pointer, no good. Mackenzie Heck, and she puts up a shot. She is fouled, and obviously, Charlie, Coach Orlandi can't be pleased with Princeton getting so many offensive boards.
That's right. That's right. Very, very true.
Mackenzie Heck going to the line. Mackenzie just a junior, so she'll be back next year. Of course, a great softball player as well. Free throw on the way, good.
That makes the score 5-3 Hall.
Five to 3 in favor of Hall as the second free throw for Mackenzie Hecht. In and out, no good.
Kind of rattled around that iron and popped back up.
Jackie Chenault double team. Ball's knocked away. Mackenzie Heck for the layup. No good. Taylor Quorum's follow. Good. And we are tied at 5.
That gives Quorum 4 points on the evening.
Looks like maybe a half-court trap here. We'll see. It's giving the Red Devils some problems.
They've moved it up a little bit. Turnover.
And that's going to result.
No foul instead.
Devils, the Tigers have come back to tie it up. And a short timeout coming up here with it tied at 5. We'll listen to the band here.
Yeah.
You know, Charlie, you noted in the pregame Sterling Newman notching a win over St. Bede, but that game was close, and St. Bede coach Brian Hansen extremely complimentary of his squad. Felt they played a great game.
Well, that's good. The kid's good when the coach makes them feel good then.
Savannah Berkey to Maggie Davis. Now Mackenzie Heck. 12-footer on the way. Shot no good. Mackenzie gets her own rebound back to Taylor Quorum. Quorum from the baseline. Shot no good. And finally, Jackie Chenault able to corral a defensive rebound for the Red Devils. Double team stolen away momentarily by Taylor Quorum. Now the Red Devils get it back, and we've got a foul on Mackenzie Heck. But, Charlie, you've coached basketball a lot. You don't mind a foul like that.
No.
Being aggressive, going for the ball.
I thought they could have been called traveling also. It looked like one of the girl with the ball stood up. She was on the floor and then stood up with the ball.
You know, when Hall had those great teams in years past, for a lot of those years, or a few anyway, they had a point guard named Tori Bogataitis, and she could handle that ball. A good point guard's kind of like electricity. You don't really appreciate it as much as you should until you don't have it. And I'm not saying they don't have a good point guard now, but Tori was superlative the way she could handle that ball. It takes a lot of pressure off the rest of the offense.
I don't know what was going on. They had a girl run along the sideline out to the scorer's bench and then come back and sits back down. Mackenzie Heck.
And now the Tigers with yet another steal. And here's a layup attempt, no good. And the Red Devils clear the board. Skip pass. It's loose on the floor, picked up by Taylor Quorum. Now a near steal by the Red Devils, but Taylor manages to hang on to it.
Good hustle here in the last couple of minutes, but we always get that from the girls.
10-footer put up and missed by Brent Hieronymus. And Zoe Morris coming away with the board. And a foul out near half court.
That foul is going to be called on Taylor Quorum.
Yeah, Jackie Chenault in a bit of anguish. Looks like Jackie's okay, though. She's walking it off.
Officials kind of took their time getting everything going and giving her some time to recover.
Yeah, that's good officiating, you betcha. Red Devils, they haven't even been able to put up a shot here the last several times down, as Princeton's defense has just been suffocating. Now there's Jackie Chenault. Look at the pressure on Jackie. She'd like to get a shot up. Muscles her way to the basket. Shot no good. Rebound is saved, and it comes down to Savannah Berkey. She's very fast, gets into the front court. Now a jump ball situation. Who gets it? Princeton. 1.6, Charlie.
Yeah.
Kind of a catch and shoot here. Savannah Berkey to inbound.
Better know how much time there's on the clock. Like you said, you better just catch and shoot it. There she did.
And
she made it
perfectly. That is
Gracie May on that shot.
Yes. 7-5 Princeton after one. Charlie, I misspoke slightly. We will have a game on Tuesday night on Tiger Central Live, but that'll be a girls' game. Princeton girls against Newman girls.
Okay.
Thursday night, what a contest. It'll be Princeton taking on United Township. And we'll tell you more about the rest of the schedule later on as Hall begins the second period down 7-5 to Princeton. What are you seeing defensively there, Charlie?
I'm just going to lean over and give the scoring for the Hall Red Devils. Chenault has 3 and Craig has 2 points for the Red Devils.
Jackie just missed a 3, and the Tigers get it across midcourt.
For the Tigers in that first quarter, Gracie May has a couple of points, Mackenzie Hecht has his point, and Taylor Quirm has 4 for the 7 for the Tigers.
And missing on the inside was Grace May. Looks like Princeton may be fighting some fire with a 2-3 zone themselves.
Yeah, that's definitely a 2-3 zone. They're just moving with them and keeping them out of the paint.
And now the ball is tossed inside and just
that could have been a travel right there.
Erica
But
Sorensen.
no whistle by the officials. Long three-pointer put up by
Maggie Davis. And the Princeton lead, it's doubled up 10-5. And remember, Hall had the first 5 points of the game, so long dry spell for the Red Devils. Three-pointer on the way by Christensen, shot no good. And Sorensen there for the board, and the Red Devils are going to get called for a reach-in.
Be the Tigers ball out of bounds.
So Savannah Berkey, the quick point guard for the Tigers. Passes on the wing to Bryn Hieronymus, now Grace May. Back to Savannah Berkey. Hall stays in that 2-3 zone. Near steal by the Red Devils. Ball loose on the floor. Jump ball situation, I do believe. It is a jump ball, and it will belong to the Hall Red Devils. Nope. Yeah, they were going to switch it momentarily, but scoreboard operator had it all the way.
Yeah.
Well, Hall's best offense has been Jackie Chenault shooting from 3, but just as you see now, they are not giving her any room whatsoever. Now the ball dribbled out of bounds by the Red Devils, but the
there's going to be a foul called on Erica Sorensen, I believe.
Yep, he said there's a reason why she dribbled it out of bounds.
Yeah.
Zoe Morris to inbound. And the pass goes to Jackie Chenault. Christensen bumped by Berkey, no call. Gets to the baseline, she's double teamed, in trouble. Gets it to Zoe Morris. Now a near steal by Berkey, and oh my goodness, Charlie.
Boy, that was a forearm there.
Yeah.
Looked like it.
I was going to say, looked a little more like the Packers than the Bears.
Yeah.
Than the Red Devils and the Tigers.
In a few weeks we're going to see that out here on the football field.
Yes. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
It's coming up.
Now Jackie Chenault open for 3, off the mark. Rebound taken down by Maggie Davis. Bren Hieronymus to Savannah Berkey, and a pass stolen away. Well, looks like we'll get another jump ball. Oh my goodness, no call. And they're just going to play on. Erica Sorensen, shot blocked. And the Red Devils, in the person of Zoe Morris, come up with it. Christensen to Zoe Morris. Zoe goes to the top of the key, gets it to Jackie Chenault. She has her pocket picked by Savannah Berkey. Layup, no good. Maggie Davis underneath the basket, called for travel. Looked like a good call, Charlie.
Yeah, I think it was.
Went up with it and just couldn't get the shot off. As Emma Wittig checks in for the Tigers.
A timeout, probably a virus timeout.
Yeah, mass timeout here, so we'll enjoy.
Now there's something we've seen before, but just happened to think about it. They trade balls, and Jeff Olson's over there disinfecting the ball that was in the ball game.
Excellent point, yeah. And between the preliminary game and the varsity game, they have like a fogging type machine that puts out a disinfectant type spray. All about keeping these athletes and coaches safe.
If you can hear the band real good, we are sitting directly behind the band.
It's great having them here. Princeton for years has always had a good pep band.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if the Red Devils can come up with any type of offensive plan. They've been stuck on 5 for a long time.
Since about the 3-minute mark of the ball game, I believe.
Yes, it got off to a fairly good start, and since then, nothing. Taylor Quorum is standing at half court, ready to greet whoever approaches that midcourt stripe.
Yeah. Looks like a 1-3-1.
Red Devils with some crisp passing, but a steal by Taylor Quorum. Stops, and pushing foul being called on the Red Devils.
It's going to be on the floor, so it'll be the Tigers' ball out of bounds down there. Incidentally, the Tigers have committed 6 personal fouls and the Hall Red Devils 5.
All right, so we might be shooting some 1-and-1s here pretty quick. Taylor Quorum at the foul line. Wanted to shoot, but too closely guarded. Now a skip pass to Savannah Berkey into Taylor Quorum. Down the lane she goes. Puts it up and
Got it.
Taylor Quorum from about 10 feet away.
That gives Quorum 6 points on the evening.
She's got half of Princeton's 12. Here's a drive, and a 12-footer is put up and missed, but Christensen gets the rebound back, gets close to the basket, puts it up, and this one will drop. So scoring for the Red Devils on that one.
That's Christensen's first bucket of the ball game.
McKenna Christensen.
Got a hold there on the Red Devils. Can't get a number on it. But it's going to be the 6th personal foul going to be called on the Red Devils. So from now on out, both teams will be in the 1 and bonus for the next 3 minutes and 1 second.
And wide open is Gracie May. Misses from about 10 feet away. Taylor Quorum there to track down the rebound. Ball loose on the floor. Savannah Berkey saves it from going out of bounds. And now it's Emma Wittig into Taylor Quorum. She drives in, loses control, misses a shot, and winds up going to the floor pretty hard, but good display of sportsmanship.
Good display on both parts there.
Now Hall back the other way. Christensen, 12-footer, good! And so McKenna Christensen has heated it up a little bit. And just like that, it's 12-9, timeout taken.
That gives her 4 points on the evening. 12-9 ball game now.
Full timeout taken. It'll be a 60-second timeout.
Enjoy the band.
Sophomore game, Charlie. Coach Abby Bosnick's squad winning again, 32-16. She does a great job coaching the Softs, and of course is a great assistant to Coach Tiffany Gonigan.
Do they have a freshman coach also?
Yes, and I don't know if that's listed on our roster. I'll see if. Well, we'll find it eventually here.
I'll pick up the piece of paper and look at it.
All right, so the Tigers on the offense. Their lead has shrunk to just 3 points. And Hall with a steal. Drive to the basket. Zoe Morris, no good. Jackie Chenault had it momentarily, and the ball taken away from her. Taylor Quorum down low. Shot is up and good. Getting that one to go from 10 feet is Mackenzie Heck, and the Tiger lead is back to 5 at 14-9. Mackenzie's first 2.
And it gives her 3 points on the evening.
Christensen, 3-pointer, no good. Just 1:29 to go in the half. 14-9 in favor of Princeton. Savannah Berkey to Mackenzie Heck, and now Taylor Quorum. Erica Sorensen down the lane, loses control of the ball, and Jackie Chenault comes up with it. Steal by Taylor Quorum, but the Red Devils get it back. Kind of a key last minute here, Charlie. The Red Devils, if they can get it down to 3 or so, it'd be a lot better than being down by 7. A nice passing, and they do get it to go. Scoring that time for Hall was Gia Posey. 14-11.
That's Gia's first bucket of the ball game.
Lob pass inside to Mackenzie Hecht. It's a bit high, and the Red Devils come away with it. Steal by Taylor Quorum, and double dribble is called.
Yeah, she momentarily lost control of the
11 in favor of the Tigers. Zoe Morris is capable of hitting that 3 ball, but she's double teamed. Jackie Chenault loses control of the ball. It hits the sideline, out of bounds to Princeton. But Mackenzie sits back down, so not quite sure about that. Unguarded at half court. They don't see her. Now they get it to Taylor. 4 seconds. Bryn Hieronymus' shot is blocked, and that's going to do it. The shot by Savannah Berkey would not have counted if it went. So a close game here at the half. 14-2.
Okay, let's do it this way here. We'll take first Hall Red Devils. With 2 points was Kylie Craig. 4 points, Mackenzie Christensen. 2 points, Gia Posey. And 3 points on a tray by Jackie Chenault for their 11 points so far in the ball game. Get that written down here for the Tigers with their 14 points. It has 3 points on a bucket and a free throw. She's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. In fact, the only free throw.
And we're back. And Charlie, real quick, your thoughts on that first half?
Exciting ball game. Kids are playing hard. That's the most important thing. And hopefully they're having fun.
And, you know, from Princeton's perspective, Jackie Chenault with 3, Zoe Morris yet to get on the board. They've got to feel real good about shutting those two down.
Well, they're not getting inside, which makes a big difference in making them shoot the long ones.
So the Tigers will get the opening possession here in the third quarter, up by 3 at 14-11. Bryn Hieronymus to inbound to Savannah Berkey, and we're ready to go. Hall still sticking with that 2-3 zone. And a pass into the lane. The ball's loose on the floor. Tigers managed to get it back.
I thought for certain they were going to lose that ball there.
I did too. Now Taylor Quorum on the inside goes to the basket. Does not score. However, she is fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2.
He's going to get 2 of them. You're right.
As picking up that foul for the Red Devils was Kylie Craig.
Taylor has 6 points on the evening on 3 field goals so far.
First free throw
Oh,
is
there it
good.
is.
No
Gets that
surprise. She is a good free throw shooter. Second free throw for the senior is right on the
Good.
money.
He's 2 for 2 there and 8 points.
So the Tigers led 14-11 to begin the half, and now they lead 16-11. Zoe Morris double teamed. Maybe got away with the double dribble, but remains Hall basketball. Christensen. Jackie Chenault's open for 3. No good. Rebound comes down to the Tigers. Now the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to the Red Devils.
Throw it off somebody's leg when you're down there if you can.
Exactly. Christensen open for 3. This one a little bit too hard. And there for the rebound is Savannah Berkey. Hieronymus back to Berkey.
Hall is still in a 2-3 zone.
Now Quorum down the lane puts up the shot. And
She's going to go to the line for 2 now again.
yeah, fouled once again. And same person picking up the foul there. And Kylie Craig, 2 more for Taylor Quorum.
Taylor has 8 points on the evening, leading scorer in the ball game for both teams.
And she just made the first free throw. 17-11 is Princeton's lead. Second free throw toss. Good. Way to go, Taylor.
I'd get that ball into her in there and let her go to the bucket because she's going to be fouled quite a bit. She is the tallest player out there.
18-11 in favor of the Tigers. Now a 10-footer is put up and made by Kylie Craig. That's her second field goal of the day. 18-13 in favor of Princeton. Three-pointer on the way by Savannah Berkey. Goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Hall. Tigers have shot well from the free throw line. 5 out of 6, including 4 for 4 for Taylor Quorum. Conversely, the Red Devils have not visited the charity stripe. Kylie Craig with it now. Jackie Chenault, Zoe Morris to Christensen in the corner. Zoe Morris. Jackie Chenault open from 3, decides to go in. Nice pass on the inside, shot is missed. But the Red Devils, just as we speak of it, they're going to go to the foul line. And shooting for Hall will be Gia Posey.
Posey has 2 points on the afternoon.
Gia's first free throw, right on the money. Tell you what, Charlie, the way it's going today, the boys could take some lessons from the girls. These girls have good shooting form at the line. Second free throw, this one a little too hard, and Taylor Quorum with the board.
Makes that score 18-14 Tigers.
So Hall still hanging in there. Both these coaches did a nice job at halftime because you can see some improved play here in the third quarter. Savannah Berkey for 3. Shot no good. Rebound, Taylor Quorum puts it up. Good!
That's in there. I guess Taylor, a dozen points so far in the ball game.
Excellent job. She's got 12 of the Princeton 20. 20-14 in favor of the Tigers. Big possession for the Red Devils. Zoe Morris. Triple team, can't get a shot up. Now Christensen fires away from 10 feet away, and the Tigers are going to get whistled for a foul.
That foul is going to be called on Taylor Quirm. Her second one, so no, I'm wrong. Sorry.
Free throw by McKenna Christensen, good. She'll have another as the score goes to 20-15 in favor of Princeton.
That gives Christensen 5 points.
Of it as the free throws miss, but Zoe Morris with the rebound, put back basket, just won't get over the top of the rim. And the Tigers there for the board. Taylor Quirm guarded by Jackie Chenault. Now Maggie Davis back to Taylor Quirm. Maggie Davis gives to Mackenzie Heck. Hall's defense doing a good job of rotating on the zone. Taylor Quirm misses from close range. And Zoe Morris hurriedly into the front court. Nice lead pass, layup, no good. That is missed by Gia Posey, and the Tigers dodge a bullet there.
I'm surprised there wasn't a foul down there this time.
Maggie Davis to Savannah Berkey. Inside pass attempt to Quorum, knocked away by the Red Devils and retrieved by Zoe Morris. Go ahead, Charlie.
I tried to go in between two ball players when she was sandwiched between two and just couldn't get the ball there.
Yeah. Jackie Chenault lurking in the corner, waiting for a possible three attempt.
Tigers are in a 2-3.
Down the lane, it is Christensen missing, and a foul is going to be called on the inside. That's going to go against the Tigers. This one, however, will just be a common foul.
Yeah, that's going to be on Erica Sorensen on a reach over.
Red Devils down by 5 midway through the third period. And the inbounds pass goes to Christensen. To Posey.
Surprised they didn't take a mass timeout there at 4-minute mark.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing myself, Charlie. Zoe Morris, 12-footer.
Yeah, they're going to get another
She
foul.
is fouled, yes. So Zoe, a standout for this Red Devil ball club, is yet to get on the scoreboard. We'll see if she can change that as she has 2 free throws coming her way. This will be the Red Devils' 5th and 6th attempts of the quarter.
Mackenzie Hick picked up that foul, and that's her 4th one.
Nice touch by Zoe Morris. She makes the first. 20-16. They haven't changed it on the board yet. Now they do.
That's Zoe's first points of the ball game, I believe, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Certainly, Hall needs Zoe and Jackie Chenault. There's that mess timeout.
Yeah, there it is.
Hope you're enjoying the game here on Tiger Central Live. I know we certainly are.
Oh, yes. Hey, I'll tell you what. I was thinking about this. I've said this many times on the air. High school and great junior high sports are the absolute best thing going on in the country. You can come to these ball games and see them making the same mistakes the pros make who are getting paid millions.
Sure. And there's never any lacking for effort, is there?
That's right.
Any thoughts, Charlie, on what these respective coaches may have said during that timeout?
Just saying, got to get the microphone in the right place here. Now, I think you've got to, take care of the ball. That's the biggest thing with the girls is to take care of the ball, and if you can, Princeton, if they can get there on a one-on-one with Taylor Quirm, get the ball into her on the inside the paint.
And I'm wondering if Coach Tiffany Goniga may have said, girls, let's cut out the fouls. We don't want Hall to make up ground with no time going off the clock. But on the other hand, you don't want to curb that defensive aggressiveness either. It's a tough call.
There was one that I think it's Mackenzie Hick has 4 points or 4 fouls so far.
Oh, and a nice pass and putting a shot in for Princeton.
Gracie May, I believe that
Yes.
was. That gives her 4 points on the afternoon.
And the Tiger lead is 5. Now the Red Devils, nice passing, and Christensen missed from 10 feet. Foul called on the inside. Which way is this going to go? It's going to go against the Red
Gracie
Devils.
May got the rebound, and girl from Hall went over her back, or over her side, I should say.
Of course, this Hall squad graduated many fine players last year, not the least of which was Hannah Hart, one of the greatest ever in the history of Bureau County. Ball loose on the floor. My goodness, it's rough out there.
Yeah, there's going to be a foul on number 13, Mackenzie Christensen of the Red Devils.
Kind of a tough break. I mean,
Yeah.
she was just going for the ball. It
She was
could have
going
went
for
either way.
She was going for the ball and run into the Tiger player, giving her 3 fouls on the evening. Each team has 4 so far this half.
Now Savannah Berkey beyond the three-point arc. Gives to Bryn Hieronymus. Taylor Quorum works against Zoe Morris. Ball loose on the floor, but the Tigers managed to keep control. Savannah Berkey drives into traffic. It's going to be a jump ball and still remain in possession of Princeton. Christensen coming out. And now the jump ball is going to alternate jump ball. A little bit of confusion there, and it's going to go to Hall. 2:43 to go, third period. Princeton 22, Hall 17. Near steal from Zoe Morris. Zoe gets it back. Gets it to Jackie Chenault. Just no breathing room at all for those two girls. Zoe lets it go from 3. Shot no good. Jackie Chenault gets the board. Now it's loose on the floor, and the Tigers come away with it. Savannah Berkey to Bryn Hieronymus.
Bryn did a good job of pulling the ball down and not trying to go to the bucket. She was outnumbered by 3-2, I believe.
Now Jackie Chenault. Zoe Morris has it. Red Devils do a good job of getting the open shot. Number 5.
That was number 5. It's Southmore. That's her first bucket of the ball game.
Yeah, Brooks Spoonmore is the only 5 I have on my roster shot. And
another bucket by Taylor Quorum.
Wow, she is having a great day today. That's 14 for Taylor.
Yep, 14.
24-19 in favor of the Tigers. Zoe Morris for 3. No, too hard. Rebound to Bryn Hieronymus. Just checking here, Charlie. The Red Devils have but 1 3-pointer in this game. Shot put up on the rebound is missed by Emma Wittig.
Good job of getting the ball right back up as soon as she caught the ball and coming off the board the first time.
Under a minute to go, third period. Shot from the foul line is missed. However, rebound is put up and missed by Jackie Chenault. Out of bounds to Hall.
Ball went off of Quorum. Down there underneath the basket. Here comes Erica Sorensen back into the ball game.
And McKenna Christensen back in for Hall.
Bryn Hieronymus exit.
Big possession here for the Red Devils. Wide open under the basket is
all by her
Gia
lonesome there.
Posey.
we're not watching to where they're at.
So she'll get 2 free throws, and you can bet Coach Gonigam not too happy with that coverage. You never want to let that happen. Good use of the bounce pass, though, by the Red Devils.
Yep.
It's an underused weapon in the game of basketball. Gia Posey right on the money on her first free throw.
It gives her 2 for 3 from the free throw line. 4 points for Posey. 24-20, Tigers up over the Red Devils with 41.5 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Second free throw by Gia Posey is good. And the free throws are what's keeping the Red Devils in it. 24-21 Princeton.
6 free throws for the Red Devils here this third quarter.
Yeah, so, and they've only put 10 on the board. Bryn Hieronymus, Tigers being patient. 27 seconds to go in the quarter. Missed shot, loose on the floor, jump ball. It'll belong to the Tigers. Just a 3-point game, so anybody's contest. 12-footer on the way is missed by May. It's out of bounds. It'll remain Princeton ball. Here comes the inbounds to Hieronymus, inside to May. Now Quorum, guarded by Zoe Morris. 10 seconds to go. Tigers being patient. They get it into Taylor Quorum. She's double teamed and travels. It'll be out of bounds to Hall with 5 seconds left. Coach Orlandi hurriedly making some substitutions here. Perhaps opting for some faster players to get it down the court quicker. And it goes to Jackie Chenault. Jackie to half court. Jackie with 1 second, fires it up. I don't think it would have counted anyway. That's the end of 3. It is Princeton 24 and Hall 21. So for the quarter, each team put up 10 points. (24-21) after 3 periods of play. Charlie, your thoughts going into the 4th period? Makes good sense. Take care of the ball. You're going to get more shots at the basket. And right now, this one only a 3-point difference.
Can go either way here. There's still a lot of time left here. 8 minutes here to go in this fourth quarter.
And as you mentioned, 6 made free throws for the Hall Red Devils in that third quarter. That has really kept them in this game.
You're right. They've got to cut down on the fouls, you said earlier. You cannot put Hall to the line, and that Hall is probably saying exactly the same thing. Don't put Taylor Quorum at the line.
Christensen, she is double team, manages to break away. And there's the shot they want. Jackie Chenault from 3, no good. Red Devils managed to get the offensive board. Now Christensen fires away. That shot won't go. Out of bounds, saved by the Tigers, retrieved by the Red Devils. And is that Jackie Chenault? Let's see, I believe it is. Yes, Jackie Chenault getting it in, and we got a 1-point game.
They give Chenault 5 points on the evening, or afternoon, I want to say.
Taylor Quorum inside to Mackenzie Heck. Well executed play.
That was. They threw it away for her when she made the turn and got it, and she had the defender pinned away from the basket. So she's going to get a couple free throws now. She has 3 points on the ball game so far, 1 for 2 from the line and a field goal.
First free throw good. So both of these squads doing exceptionally well from the free throw line, and the Tiger lead is 2. Second free throw by Mackenzie Heck, right on the button. Tiger lead is 3 at 26-23. Just over 7 minutes to go in the game.
Got to know where all the players are at, especially.
Skip pass to Christensen. Tiger zone doing a good job of rotating. Now the ball's loose on the floor momentarily. Knocked out of the hands of Giapozzi, out of bounds to Hall.
Oh, they got somebody on the baseline.
Hall to inbound. An open 3, and this one is off the mark. It'll be out of bounds to Princeton. Tigers up by 3. Maggie Davis to Savannah Berkey. Hall, as Charlie has mentioned, in that 2-3 zone. Some contact out front. And that foul's going to go against the Red Devils.
That's going to be the Tigers ball out of bounds on that foul.
Yeah, up to 16 fouls on the Red Devils, so the Tigers will be shooting some 1-and-1s on the next one.
6 minutes and 30 seconds to go, and they got one of the bonus for that time. In fact, the Tigers have 5 fouls so far this half.
Now a pass over the head of Maggie Davis. Goes into the Tiger pep band, out of bounds to Hall. Kylie Craig inbounding to McKenna Christensen. Now Zoe Morris. Zoe gets it to Jackie Chenault. The Red Devils just a 3 away from tying this one up. But the Tiger defensive pressure is outstanding. And a 3-second violation against the Red Devils.
Yep.
One of the things I should have said earlier, but Charlie, of course, with fans not being able to attend the games, we want to send a real sincere welcome to all the Hall Red Devil fans. We're glad to have you on board this afternoon. Nice pass inside, and getting that one to go is Gracie May.
Gracie May, that gives her 6 points on the afternoon.
And the Tiger lead has extended to 5 at 28-23. Three-pointer on the way, hits the backboard, will not go in. Giapozzi, however, with the follow. And the Red Devils just refuse to go away.
That gives Posey, it looks like 7 points on the afternoon.
She had a nice game. Princeton by 3. Taylor Quorum down low, and Gracie May again.
It gives Gracie 8 points. Good.
Very good, very unselfish. And the Princeton lead is 5. So 5:15 to go in the fourth period. Princeton's lead is 5, but Charlie, it's not over.
No, it's definitely not over.
Just
not over till it's over.
Yeah, and the Tigers, there's been times they thought, well, maybe they're going to open it up a little bit, but Hall just continues to hang around, much to their credit. And now Christensen for 3. This one no good, and Maggie Davis with the rebound.
I tell you, on that exchange down there with Hall, they knew exactly where their players were going to be at because they moved the ball very nice on that last possession.
We'll see what the Tigers can come up with. Maggie Davis is going to launch a three, and this one too hard. It'll go out of bounds to Hall.
5-point lead for the Tigers, 30-25 over the Hall Red Devils here with 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the ball game.
And here's that under 5 minute mass timeout. Again, we'll be back with you on Tuesday night for Princeton against the Newman girls. Thursday, Princeton boys versus United Township. Just 4:45 to go in the game. Princeton leading over Hall 30-25 on Charlie, what has been a most enjoyable game to watch.
It sure has been. It sure has been. Kids are playing hard.
So certainly a big possession here for the Hall Red Devils as we near the midway point.
Tigers still in a
quarter.
2-3 zone, looks like, down there. Kind of sagging inside the arc, though.
And Christensen
the ball
has the
taken
ball
away.
knocked away. And traveling call. Tough break on one like that, but I believe the right call. Traveling in Princeton.
Tiger player run into the Tiger player.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And that's what caused the travel to be called.
McKenna Christensen, she's certainly done a fine job for the Red Devils today. McKenna under heavy pressure gets it to Zoe Morris. Now Jackie Chenault. Inside pass, and the shot is put up and missed. However, offensive rebound put up and missed. However, this time on the follow, Gia Posey, who's had a really nice game for the Red Devils, gets hauled within 3 at 30-27.
He gives Posey 9 points this afternoon.
Skip pass by Taylor Quorum to Mackenzie Heck. Back to Quorum, has the ball knocked away, but Taylor retrieves it. Mackenzie Heck drives the baseline, and a blocking foul is going to be called against Zoe Morris. That should put the Tigers.
Yep, that's going to be one in the bonus
at the
now.
Line. Yeah, referees get the message from the scores table. That's a 1-and-1. And how's Mackenzie Heck done from the line today, Charlie?
Let's see if we can find this. Heck is 3 for 2. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 for 4.
Free throw for Mackenzie Heck. Make it 3 out of 5. She misses. The ball goes out of bounds off of Hall, so no damage done there. Tigers will get it right back. Savannah Berkey to inbound. And this is Erica Sorensen. Gives it up. Mackenzie Heck. And she's going to get another chance to shoot 2 free throws as she is fouled by McKenna Christensen, and that's going to be her 4th. So if the Red Devils would lose her, that would be a big loss. Mackenzie Heck, free throw, good.
It's the first one. 3 for 5 on the evening. Oh, 3 for
now 4 out of 6.
3 for 6, I'm sorry.
4 out of 7 as she misses there. But the Tigers get it back.
Who got that back?
Quorum. Taylor Quorum. Red Devils quickly back the other way. Christensen misses as the Tiger lead is 6. A basket here maybe wouldn't put things away, but it would be a huge obstacle for Hall to overcome. And look at the Red Devils. They come up with a big defensive
Red Devils got a player on the ground. 22.
That's Jackie Chenault. And let's hope that she is okay. She's just going to the other end of the court. Or is she going to come out? I think Jackie's saying I'm okay. And Coach Orlandi is going to opt to take her out for a minute. Just get her checked out.
Yeah, the Princeton trainer's right there with her now. And a timeout's going to be called by Hall. Give her time to recuperate down there a little bit.
3:07 to go, and Princeton's lead is 6 at 33-27.
I don't believe that Norm, help me out here. If a trainer goes out on the court, he's not considered a coach in that case there. So he's got to. Do they have to take the player out?
You know what? I don't know either.
No, the coach goes out. They got to take the player out. Just like basketball and football is the same way.
All right.
But if it's a trainer, is that considered to be a coach?
Well, I see Jackie Chenault is still in the game. Promise Giacometti is in the game for the Red Devils. Now the Red Devils under heavy pressure. Zoe Morris, inside pass. Now Jackie Chenault open for 3. She gets knocked to the ground, and Jackie's going to go to the line for 3 free throws, and she is an excellent free throw shooter. In fact, last year, Charlie, Hall had a game where they beat Bureau Valley, and they were 19 out of 20 from the line. And most of those free throws were from Hannah Hart and Jackie Chenault. 2 girls who could have easily said, you know what, we're good enough free throw shooters, but they work at it tirelessly. Jackie's first, on the way and good. I talked to Jackie before the ball game. I said, you know, it's just been an honor and a privilege to watch you these 4 years. She misses there. One of those great kids, Charlie, not only a great basketball player, does a lot of volunteer work, always on that high honor roll.
That's good. That's good.
Polite. Free throw is good by Jackie Chenault. And it's a 4-point game.
And I got Chenault for 7 points in the ball game.
Red Devils are going to come with some full court pressure. Tigers able to beat it. That's Bryn Hieronymus with it over the timeline. Tigers in no hurry here. Mackenzie Heck. Skip pass to Hieronymus. And now Quorum inside. Tries to get up a shot, and she does, and it's good. Taylor Quorum.
I think I got her for 18 points.
Exactly. 18 of Princeton's 35. Jackie Chenault drives inside. Double team, gets knocked to the floor. Timeout, Hall Red Devils with 2:09 to. I don't think there's any question that Coach TJ Orlandi has done a great job with these Hall girls.
Now, is he is their coach a Spring Valley guy? Because that name is familiar over there.
I know he was a longtime assistant for Brian Holman, so you know he was a logical pick. But beyond that, I don't know a great deal about his background. 2:09 to go. Princeton leading 35-29. Red Devils don't have to shoot a three. There's still time to get back in this with twos, but
don't have to get excited about it all.
yes. Christensen.
Just take care of the
That's
ball.
Zoe Morris for three, and she's right on the money. And we've got a 3-point game, 35-32 Princeton.
It gives Morris 5 points on the evening.
Tigers throw it away. However,
No,
must have hit a Red Devil.
It might have gone off of Morris's hands.
Tigers looking to inbound. They got to beat the 5 count, and they do. They get it to Mackenzie Heck. 12-footer off the glass, no good. Rebound to Gia Posey, and here come the Red Devils with a chance to tie it with a 3. Zoe Morris is launching from 3, and she's got it. And we are tied at 35. What a ball game.
8 points for Morris. She was very cool and collected on that left wing.
Bryn Hieronymus to Berkey. Now Mackenzie Heck gets to the foul line. Hieronymus for 3. Ring it up.
Yep.
Bryn Hieronymus.
That's Bryn's first bucket of the ball game.
She had a big 3 in the earlier match. Well, a couple of them in the earlier matchup against Hall. Now Gia Posey. And him out.
Watch where everybody's at. Make sure they don't get an open shot under the bucket.
Glad you're along here on Tiger Central Live. 38-35 in favor of Princeton, a minute 6 to go, and obviously Coach Orlandi has set up a 2-2-1 full court press. Tigers get it in. Taylor Quorum to Savannah Berkey, and
could have been travel right there. Yep.
And now some substitutions for the Red Devils, including McKenna Christensen. A minute to go. Hall down by 3. Christensen to Zoe Morris. Zoe goes to the top of the key. Now it's Jackie Chenault. Clock winding down to 45 seconds. Jackie Chenault drives in, puts it up, and the shot is no good. Rebound taken down by the Tigers, Taylor Quorum, and a foul going to be called against the Red Devils. I believe Gia Posey's going to pick that up.
Was she on the ground with the ball in her hand?
Yeah.
And stood up. Is that right? She stand up?
But I think the foul came before.
Oh, okay.
So that's why.
Saying, that is a travel usually.
So some big free throws here for Mackenzie Hecht. 1-1. Free throw by Mackenzie Hecht is good. That is her 5th made free throw of the afternoon, 5 out of 8. As Maggie Davis checks in. Tiger lead is 4 with 36 seconds to go. Second free throw by Mackenzie Hecht, also good. 5-point lead. Red Devils with that bowling ball inbounds to save some time. Jackie Chenault for 3, no good. And the Tigers have the board, and they are really in a good position here. 22 seconds left. Foul on Savannah Berkey by Jackie Chenault, and that's actually going to put Princeton in the super bonus for 2 free throws. Can't blame Jackie on that one, though. You got to do something to stop the clock.
You got to stop the clock. That's right. So that is Savannah Berkey at the line for 2 shots.
Has not scored, but nonetheless been a key contributor for Princeton. Free throw, good.
Nice rotation on that ball. You could tell that up here in the stands. Good follow through with her hands.
Charlie, she is a hustler out there. Does a good job of handling the ball, of distributing the ball. She is a valuable member of this team. 41-35 Princeton. She could just about put it away here if she makes this one. Free throw on the way. No good. Hall still got hope. Couple of threes. Here come the Red Devils. Zoe Morris. Zoe's going to launch it, and it's off the mark. Over the back is Jackie Chenault. Princeton will go to the line with just 11 seconds.
It's going to put Maggie Davis at the line.
Boy, wouldn't that have been something if Zoe would have made that shot, though?
Yep.
The temperature would have went up about 20 degrees in here. Speaking of degrees, what a difference a week makes, huh, Charlie?
It sure does.
I think
sure does.
In the 50s today. Maggie Davis has had a fine game, and her free throw is on the way. This one no good. She's a lot like Savannah Berkey, you know, a hustler out there, does a good job getting the ball to her teammates, very unselfish. Coach Conagum takes her other players off the free throw lane as Maggie Davis misses the second.
Coach always loves to do that.
Zoe Morris for three, shot no good. Princeton with the board, and the clock is going to run out, and the Hall Red Devils are going to fall to the Princeton Tigers. It's Princeton 41 and Hall 35, and on a game certainly well played by both sides. We're going to get you some scoring totals in a minute. So it is the Tigers coming away with a 41-35 victory. Charlie is working on some stats for you, and want to mention our upcoming broadcast of games here on Tigers Central Live. Tuesday night we'll be back on the air as the Tigers take on the Newman Comets in a girls contest. Thursday night ought to really be something as the Princeton boys take on United Township. Next Saturday, another afternoon game for the girls as they host Chillicothe IVC, and it'll be a doubleheader that day on Tiger Central Live as Sterling Newman will be here for a 6:30 evening game. Of course, they have the fantastic Marcus Williams. There was a St. Bede girls game scheduled for Monday, but that apparently will not happen. And then our season, as far as we can tell, will wrap up a week from Tuesday when the Tiger boys host St. Bede. But with the COVID protocol, this schedule has seemingly been changed 4 or 5 times. But that's what we have for now. We'll be back with you on Tuesday. Charlie, you got those numbers?
Okay, we think we got them here. Of course, the Tigers defeat the Hall Red Devils 41-35. No, 10 points. I'm sorry. 2 trays and a. Nope, I'm sorry. Not used to doing this. 2 for 2 from the free throw line and 2 trays for Zoe Morris for 8 points.
8 for Zoe. Okay.
Brooke Spoonmore had 2 points on a field goal. Kylie Craig had 4 points on 2 field goals. And Mackenzie Christensen had 5 points on 2 field goals, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Gia Posey had 9 points on 3 field goals and 3 for 4 from the free throw line. And Jackie Chenault had 7 points on a tray, a field goal, and 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Now for the victorious Princeton Tigers. Savannah Berkey had a point on 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Maggie Davis had 3 points on a tray during the second quarter, and 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Bryn Hieronymus had a tray during the fourth quarter for her 3 points. Gracie May had 8 points on 4 field goals. Mackenzie Hecht had 8 points on a field goal and 6 of 9, I believe it is.
Correct, yeah.
From the free throw line. Leading scorer in the ball game for the Tigers was Taylor Quorum with 18 points. Looks like she had 6 field goals and 7 field goals and 4 of 4 from the free throw line.
Thank you for that, Charlie. So Taylor Quorum actually the only player in double figures today, as she had 18 points. Pretty much just a stupendous performance. 7 field goals, 4 of 4 from the line. We did have some other players, as Charlie mentioned, that came close to double figures. Gia Posey with 9, Zoe Morris 8, and Jackie Chenault with 7 for the Devils. And for the Tigers, Gracie May with 8, Mackenzie Hecht with 8, and 14-11 at half. And then the pace just really picked up in the second half. 24-21 Princeton after 3, and the Tigers win it 41-35. Charlie, thanks so much for being here this afternoon.
Thank you for inviting me. I sure did enjoy it.
Thank you. Okay, well, thanks to Steve Morton and Mr. Gray, who also worked at camera today, for their great work. And thank you for tuning in. Again, our next broadcast, about 6:50 probably on Tuesday night, a 7 o'clock game as the Tiger girls are in action against Sterling Newman. We hope you can join us. It's free. Just go to YouTube and Tiger Central Live. That's going to wrap it up. For Charlie Walker, this is Norm Vandermoon saying